Hey everybody, this is Miss Hanson and I'm here with a list of do's and don'ts and some tips for your parents on how to create a good workspace at home for virtual learners. I'm going to give you a list of things to make sure that you do, a couple of things to make sure that you avoid, and some helpful information for your parents for navigating this very unique time in your life at Texas Middle School. So first, do sit in a quiet spot in your house with limited distractions and background noise. Make sure that pets and siblings know that you're working right now and they need to go to another room, or make sure they're super quiet if they're in the room with you. 2, make sure you keep yourself on mute until it's your turn to speak. Because if you don't, everybody's background noise from their house is going to be clouding up the screen and nobody's going to be able to hear anything. You know what it's like in class if everybody's chatting at the same time. 3, be on time. If you are choosing to learn synchronously, that is a fancy word for choosing to watch the live lesson while it is happening. So if you want to watch the live lesson while it is happening, that is why you would need to have your microphone on mute, and that is why you would need to arrive early. The live lesson will be available for the duration of whatever time period is allotted for the specific subject that you're choosing to watch. Like, I teach social studies, so I know on the synchronous schedule, social studies will be 6th period. So during that time, the live lesson will be streamed to you guys who choose to watch it. If you can't watch it while it's happening live, the direct teach part of the lesson, which is like the new part, the part where you learn something new and you take notes, that part will be uploaded for you to view later. Choose whatever works for you. If you're available to watch the live lesson, definitely do that. If not, go watch the shortened version later. If you've got some questions, your teacher will be available for office hours every A day, 7th period. So you'll have ample opportunity to get clarification or something retaught if you're not quite sure what's going on. Number 4, make sure you're dressed appropriately. School dress code rules still apply, so we ask that you make sure you don't wear anything that you wouldn't want to wear to school. I mean, you're still at school, so make sure you look nice. Make sure that you're following all the dress code rules and that you're presenting your best self. And in the spring, when we were working from home, it helped me if I got up and got dressed. If I'm in my pajamas, I'm in chill mode, and it's really hard for me to focus and work hard. So to try to convince myself that I was going to work, I would get up and actually get dressed on the days when I had to get stuff done. Now, the list of don'ts. Don't walk around with your device, because it's distracting to everyone in the classroom, because they're looking to see your house and the stuff behind you. So try to stay still. And 2, don't interrupt your friends when they're talking. If somebody raises their hand and gets called on and they unmute their microphone, don't unmute yours and talk over them. Be nice and respectful. You want that same courtesy extended to you. 3, don't eat or drink during our Zoom call or our Google Meet or whatever sort of digital platform is happening. For your lessons and for office hours, we'll be doing Google Meet. So don't eat or drink then, because it's impolite to talk with your mouth full, and you don't eat and drink in class. So you don't want your friends that are on campus in class watching you eat Takis. That's not nice. So then for the parents, so make sure your parents watching with you. This is a special time for the teacher to connect with the students. We appreciate you being quiet observers. If there are technical difficulties, please help out. And if you have questions or concern, please reach out to the teacher via email. So we want everybody in the house to try to be quiet, or you to find a location where you can get a little bit of quiet. So for me, I set up shop on my dining room table. I had pencils and pens available. I had highlighters. I had all the materials that I needed for my class, because I was a student in the spring too, just like you. I'm working on my graduate degree, so when I was participating in classes for my school, I kept all my materials where I wouldn't have to get up to go get anything, and I made sure that my nephew who lives with me was somewhere else, and I made sure that my dog was put away in his kennel so I would have the least amount of distractions. I turned my phone on silent and kept it face down across the table so I wouldn't be tempted to play on it, and I kept my TV off. So those are just some tips and tricks for how to create a successful workplace at home. Find what works best for you, and if you think of something that I didn't say, shoot me an email and let me know. I want to know all the good tricks so I can let my class know too. Thank you. We're looking so forward to meeting you guys virtually later this week, and we will navigate this together. I've already gotten some emails from parents and students who are kind of freaking out because this is new. It's new for everybody. We're all in this together and we will figure it out. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to your teacher and we'll figure out a way to make it happen. So nice to meet you. And again, I'm Miss Hanson and I hope you guys have a great week.